Hello, this is What's It All About. In this video, we're just having a look at the new Erroyl Royal 300 limited edition. You may have seen our review of the Heritage Rose Gold already, which is an absolutely fantastic watch for the money. You know, they performed really well on Kickstarter, and now they've launched this alternative version, which is a smarter version of what is already a very smart watch. As you can see, the main difference really is the fact that it's a blue dial and also has a Jubilee bracelet. And then if we open it up, you'll also notice we have a very high quality stamped case back as well. So they're the main differences. I won't go into too much detail because the vast majority of it is exactly the same as the existing watch. It's still the case is still extremely well made for the price. This comes in at about £195, by the way, which under £200 is great value for a watch of this quality. It works out about $305, I believe. So the case in itself is still pretty much exactly the same. The dial is the same design as well. The only thing different is obviously the colour, which is a beautiful deep blue colour, which has this same concentric circular pattern on it. So the light does rotate around the dial as you get the light in different angles. So it is a gorgeous colour, and it works really well on the watch. So the bracelet, I think a Jubilee bracelet is something that is you either like them or hate them. Well, not necessarily hate them, but they don't particularly call out to you. As far as style is concerned, it's probably not my personal cup of tea. I do believe that they're slightly more suited to the more mature end of the scale. But just because I don't appreciate the style of them as much doesn't mean that it's not a fantastic bracelet. It's very comfortable on, and it's obvious that it is a really well made bracelet as well. All the links are very well put together. If we look a bit close, you probably can't notice it really, but the side links are brushed and the three center links are all polished. It's a bracelet like this with so many different pieces are never particularly easy to get right. And I really do think Erroyl have done an excellent job in making it because it is very high quality, solid end links as you can see, and on the bottom everything's brushed as well, so it's very comfortable on, and just the fact that each link really is pretty thin means that it fits the wrist exceptionally well. So if I just put it on, so this is me, I've got about a 7¼ inch wrist. I also like the way it has a butterfly clasp, so when you're wearing it normally it's not particularly very visible, but you press the two buttons either side of it and it will pop open. Again, this is all very well made. You can just feel the excellent quality of it, which for a watch under £200, considering it's got a high beat Miyota movement as well, it is rather impressive. So finally then, the only other thing to note is the pretty epic case back. As you can see, it's very detailed. Has a nice little like a signed signature in the middle, very royal. And then we have these details around the edge. Again, this is very well made. I do like it when they have a nice stamped case back because it really does give off the appearance of a high quality timepiece, so this is no exception really. Okay, so let me just get the macro lens on and we'll just have a look at it in a little bit closer detail. Right. So we'll start just with the different colour dial. There we go. So just to give you an idea of the quite vivid blue. Again, as I mentioned before, it's pretty much exactly the same, brilliant quality as the previous Erroyl for the price. So just give you a bit of an idea of the colour of the blue in close up. So now we can just move on to the bracelet. So if I show you these links, give them a bit of a rub. So 1 second, try and get that in focus. So here we go. So these are the brushed end links. Quite hard to get a decent shot of them. Polished on the ends, which is pretty good to see. And then there we go, those polished centre links, looking very shiny and mirror-like in all their glory. Very well machined and well finished. And then again, another brushed end link the other side. And then if we just look at the underside, everything's brushed as well to make sure it's really soft and comfortable on the wrist. And then we have the solid end link as well, which fits perfectly to the case, really well in fact. If you have a look there, absolutely seamless pretty much. And then finally on the bracelet we have the butterfly clasp. There's the join when it's closed. I'll just give that a wipe. The button there we go, side on. If I open it up now, you'll see the little clips either side and the centerpiece as well. Again, this is all remarkable quality really for the price. And then finally the case back. So have this 3D print which is very refined and done with quite surprising accuracy really. You see there's lots of details on it. There we go. And then have a nice like coined border around that, and then these other details around the edge. There we go. Okay. So, it'll cost you £195, which I do think is still an incredible deal. If you really like a Jubilee bracelet, and you like the blue, which to be honest I don't see how anyone could not like the blue, it is a beautiful colour, then this is a fantastic watch to buy. It really is. I've been a great supporter of Erroyl since they first came on the scene on Kickstarter, so I'm really impressed by this offering as well, and I really look forward to what they have to offer in the coming years as well, because I know there's some quite exciting new projects they're working on at the moment, so really look forward to that. So yeah, this was the Erroyl Royal 300, and that's what it's all about.